So, quite a lot happened before this match took place. First, we had Hydrant versus Neko, where a rough set for Neko spelled out a 3-1 victory for Hydrant. Then it was a battle between Kirby and Peekayric, where even though the match ended in the decider in favor of Kirby, there were quite a fair number of early top outs. Neko would once again be plagued by some early top outs, this time against Blue Scooty, which resulted in a sweep in favor of Scooty. The last match was between Hydrant and Kirby, a battle where the winner would qualify into the championship playoffs, and while there was a lot on the line in this match, unfortunately once again a number of early top outs, with Kirby coming out on top once more, his placements in the standings ballooning from being in the relegation zone to qualifying into the final top 8 playoffs. After all that, we can take an updated look at the standings for Division 1B and see that Blue Scooty, SV, Neko, and Kirby have cemented their spot into the championship playoffs, Somalian being relegated to Division 2 and me having to play a relegation playoffs match against, let's see here, Dangler. Motherfuck.
Let's go ahead and get this counted down for game number 1 of the Division 1A matchup between Alex T and Redshurt. We'll start in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. That started in Wars, I'm pretty sure. 4. Okay, 4. 4 pieces placed in identical spots before the T diverged. Let's go ahead and introduce our players. First of all, on the left, he is your 2-time world champion. He is the second player to ever roll over, or not roll over, to rebirth the game. And he is, for some reason, unable to update his score in the bot, forcing me to have to go to the NES Tetris leaderboard spreadsheet and to tell you that he has a PB of 27,488,000. The master of the Parmesan, welcome in, Alex T. And over on the right, also payroller of the United States with a PB of 1,924,000. And in a lot of trouble, it's Redshurt. Redshurt, though, getting some decent pieces there to get out of it, but that was almost GG in game number 1 before I was done with introductions. So Alex will take a fairly strong early lead here. And man, what a cruddy roll of the dice when, you know, you've already had a long season, you're facing relegation, and you need a win to get out of it, but you have to face Alex. Sodium's in a similar situation. He's gotta get a win to get into the playoffs, but he's gotta face Alex. And Alex has, well, let's just say he's got some aura. He also has a 72,000 point lead here early on in level 18. Of course, Redshurt, no slouch himself. We've seen him go deep into post, deep into kill screen, put up some monster scores. Tayo saying Alex only updates the bot for big PBs, and 27 million just doesn't cut it. Yeah, 11 million point PBs, just, you know. Who's got time for that? $330 for Alex, 216 for Redshurt. Missing square right there. Missing a T-spin as well, although that one's a little less annoying. Oh, that long bar dependency is scaring me. I am very scared. That's good. Oh my god! Oh, he's not going to get the 5-tap a second time. He's going to be done, Alex. 1. Tetris. Only one prior meeting between these two took place in December of last year, also in CTL. Redshirt did take a game off of Alex in that match. It was 3-1. But Alex ultimately winning. Well, Alex gonna bank down another Tetris there. Both boards very high. We've only had a couple bars in the seat so far. Neither player enjoying this. Is a dead drop of the Z. Going to cause a little bit of complication for Alex, who does get the tucks to get out of it, but the board is still not in a great state. And he covers well as the bar shows up after a 28-piece drought. So now it's Alex scrambling at the top of the board early on. He's going to get the right side open and bangs down a Tetris. And another one. Neck and neck, 129 for Alex, 125 for Redshirt. Redshirt having a live studio audience. Good work from Redshirt there on that right side to not create a crazy dependency. Oh, I was going to misdrop a piece towards the top, but maybe we'll get this down and at least have a chance to open this up. Meanwhile, Alex also kind of struggling a little bit. Doesn't get the L all the way over, but will bang down a Tetris. However, I need to find a way out of this one. And Alex should be fine now. Redshirt as well opens up the right side. Bar down for the Tetris. Kind of a bit of a relaxed pace game for these two. 271 for Alex, 233 for Redshirt at the half. Alex having to take those burns, but Redshirt still looking solid. Gonna pull back a Tetris here. Oh, that's not of it. That's only 3 high. Tetris players count to 4 challenge, etc., etc. Don't worry, I can't count to 4 either. I'm a Tetris player. Column 9 Tetris for Alex. One more, and he can get this back over to the right. There's the bar. There's the Tetris. But the lead has dropped to 1 Tetris now. 392 for Alex, 370 for Redshirt. As Redshirt has been playing quite solid for the last, I don't know, 50 or so lines. Does not let Alex expand this lead at all. Alex very interested in something. I don't know if that's him screen looking or what. Knowing him, he just heard me say that and now is just going to start looking in random directions. Oh, awkward board here for Alex. It's fixable, but not like that. And Alex, pretty close to transition, is going to have to spend some time getting this down. We are tied at 484,880 points. And both players are digging, so it's going to be neck and neck. Oh, there's a Tetris for Redshirt. Alex is open and ready for one. Redshirt actually has the lead here. but is in a bit of a situation of his own. Seat is kind of goofy. Yeah. I mean, they both got 560 transitions out of it. 563 for Alex. Oh, no, never mind. Redshirt 538 didn't wait for the bar. But I mean, this is a close game. Alex has a very small lead. $2,300 point lead is the lead for Alex in pace at the moment. Another Tetris for Redshirt. Alex goes into 21, 665. Redshirt, awkward board here. Have to take a burn. Now has the Tetris well set up. There's the bar. He's going to go in at 666. Got the devil score. And just like that, these burns have given Alex the lead. So Redshirt finally getting the right side open. Will bang down a Tetris, but Alex ahead. 100,000 points, but also 6 lines. Alex trying to get set up here, but that is going to be an awkward piece. Gets a nice tuck there, but it's going to have to burn into 25. He's got 900,000. 856 for Redshirt. Just pulled a little bit of score back here. Alex going to bang down a Tetris. But so will Redshirt. Redshirt is actually back by less than a Tetris in pace. This has gotten close again. Oh, but that L misdrop is going to cause some problems for Redshirt. And Alex is taking advantage of it. He's got a clean board, looking for a bar. Takes a safety burn and bangs down a Tetris. He's got the max, 1,037,000. He got it on 26. But now Alex is running into a bit of a complication. He can't get clean. He is not enjoying the piece sequence at all. And he's in trouble here. This is only 10 lines before transition. I don't know how Alex gets out of this. We'll see what he can do. 1,059,000 into transition, but he doesn't get the pieces he needs. Redshirt, you're in a chase down. You need a 61. Redshirt not clean going in either, but is much lower on the board and can spend some time digging out of this. And in fact, he is out of this. Just needs to chase down 28,000 more points. He's going to do it line by line. The drought counter has given up the ghost. 40 points! And Redshirt gonna take the dub. We're gonna tie it up at 1. And 3, 2, 1. Tetris. So if I'm reading the standings right, Redshurt came into this needing a sweep to guarantee that he'd stay in Division 1. However, Coalbucket owns the tiebreaker over him. So I believe that Cole stays alive in Division 1 this season. And Sodium as well. Sodium has the tiebreaker over both of them because he has 3 match wins, whereas Cole and Redshurt can only get a maximum of 2. That said, the work is not done for Redshurt. If he wants a chance to stay alive in Division 1, he's going to have to win this match. And then he's going to have to face one of Maisie, Evesy, or Tetris Time. Yeah, Division 1 this season has been pretty... like, there's definitely been 2 tiers. As we said, the top 6 are already a lock. Pixel, Andy, Cobra, Alex T, Blue Scooty, SV, Echo. And it's just like everyone else is like so close. Like, for example, right now in Division 1B, prior to the Hydrant Kirby match, there were 4 players between 16 and 18 points. Hold on here, because we have a complicated board from Redshirt. Got a dirty Tetris well set up, but it was gonna get the bar. There's a dirty Tetris. Alex even reacting to that. And Redshurt finally opening up that right side. Needs a bar. Oh, the square hang. Oh, the double flip. Oh, no. And that's it. Alex takes a 2-1 lead. We'll start in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Redshurt potentially leaving the playoff relegation for critical lapis should he not win both of the next 2 games. Auto relegation will happen if he loses one of them. Alex, meanwhile, is going to be in 2nd place in this division after this. If he wins. If he doesn't, Cobra will. But Cobra is also a match ahead. But yeah, if Alex does win the match, Andy is at 33. The most that Alex can get is 32. Scooty is not in Division 1A. He is in Division 1B and is currently in a race with SV. He will have a showdown with SV this coming week to determine who is the top player in Division 1B, as they are both 6-0 in their division with 1 match remaining against each other. $143 for Redshirt, $123 for Alex. Redshirt getting out of that jam and is better for it. As Alex gets very lucky with that long bar there. But not much else. Gonna clear with that L upside down. Things looking a little better here for Alex. He gets a Tetris. He's got this big gulf in columns 5 and 6. Right in the center. Finally, he's getting pieces to fill it in. Bit of a problem for both players at the top of the board. They both get bars over for the Tetris. I'd say yes. I'd say Redshirt comes out of that better, but he's still not out of it yet. Drought counter ticking again. Alex actually is going to get out of this first and bang down a Tetris. 273 for Redshirt, 248 for Alex at the half. They both add a Tetris to those totals. Someone might call that a toast-tris. Oh my goodness. It's board for Alex. Not ideal. And that staircase for Redshirt with those blue pieces there, my goodness. Not the best 18 really for either of these players at the moment, but it is still competitive, and that's the important thing. 368 for Redshirt, 327 for Alex. Redshirt just going to set up two off the bot. No, he's not. Wow, okay. Just takes the opportunity to burn it all the way down to the bottom. They'll surrender his lead doing it, though. 380 to 373, very close. And it looks like we got another drought coming. Is that a Corion? Can you call that a Corion, what Redshirt just did? The only difference is he tucked the first piece in. 28, 29, 30-piece drought and counting, and Redshurt opens up the right side in time, bangs down a Tetris, and another one. Alex is screaming at something. What is this board for Alex? He gets up Vits in column 7. Nice Vits. Can't say much about the rest of the board, but nice Vits. Level 19 right around the corner here. Alex is going to just try to get the right side open and probably play this a little safer for the faster speed. Where's the bar? We have a drought in a transition. He finally gets the bar. It's down for the triple. 489 is his score in a transition. He's going to stay alive with another bar down the right side for a double. And then we'll bang down a dirty Tetris. 525 into 19 for Redshirt. Game decided that Alex needs more S and Z pieces. Yeah. Everyone needs more S's and Z's in their life. I, in particular, personally enjoy Z's. Tetris for Alex down the center. Doing a good job of keeping that center well available when he can. But the pieces are not doing a good job of helping him out. So you get another center well Tetris here. Meanwhile, Redshirt builds up 3 rows off the bottom. He's going to get a dirty Tetris in column 8. Got some wild Tetris going on here in post. Now we got normal boards again. Tetris for Alex. Alex has a real-time lead, but the pace lead goes over to Redshirt by about a Tetris. Alex not enjoying this piece selection. And quite frankly, if I were playing, I'd be screaming too. Wow. And Alex gets it cleaned up. Tetris for Redshirt. He has the real-time lead by 3,000 and had 4 lines in hand. And Alex is going to make him prove his lead by scoring Tetrises. Bar over for the Tetris for Redshirt. Alex level 25. He's going to go into 26 at 792. He's going to have the lead at 26. Redshurt not able to capitalize. 767 for Redshurt. Redshurt just not getting good pieces here. This is a little concerning. Ward is climbing. He's just having to fill things in. And then hope the right pieces come after that. Alex, 912, 948 into transition. Redshirt struggling to just make it to transition at this point. And this is a reverse of game number 2 when Alex had the difficult transition. This time, it's Redshirt playing high up on the board. What's he going to be able to do? He's in at 804. He gets the tap over to the left. I don't know how he got that double flip. What the hell was that dig from Redshirt? Bang Tetris to cap it off, too. He's still back by 219,000 points, but he is alive. This is a 5-tap left. And the board's climbing. I don't think there's any more theatrics we're going to be able to see here. He's done at 895. Alex going to take it 3-1. Let's play this out. What the hell was that dig? That was stunning. I don't mean like Ryan stunning. I was just like, I still don't understand how that worked. Yeah, Alex is good. 1,262,000. Maybe not the cleanest set ever, but you know what? Oop, that's not it. It gets the job done. Alex T. Gonna be your winner. Taking it 3-1. GG's.
I am feeling a little hungry. Oh, there's the ready. We'll get to food chat in a little bit. Tappan, he needs it now, but he's not gonna get it. And Redshirt tops out, so Cobra needs a chase down. Should do the trick, and Tetris indeed does do the trick. I am curious now. Oh, okay. See, I thought it said that, and Redshirt's gonna top out at 414,000. You know what they say? Behold the power of rolling, and I may have spoken too soon as he can't get the 5-tap on the long bar, and Cobra is good in game number 3.
And yeah, we can see the readies. So let's start match number 1 here between game number 1 between O and SV here in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Okay, so both players have started. And yeah, we should be able to see these players play 18 and 19 quite easily here. Normally there's nothing that happens. But new pets, for example, can always be a bit of a challenge that makes even the easier levels tough to play. Just because your expected activation point is slightly off. Even if it's just by like a tiny amount that can be enough for some players to make mistakes. I'm not sure it's going to be for O here. But yeah, here in the beginning it's quite neck and neck. 71, 69, so nearly the same score here for both players. Again, about what we expect here at this skill level at least. Yeah, we can see both players here playing quite aggressive as well as having slight droughts, but these like 2-piece droughts, as we know, basically never are any kind of issue. And we have some more Tetris action here going on. Now into 195 to 15, so slight lead here in favor of SV. Just slight, not too big of a lead, still possible for O to catch up definitely. It's a neck-and-neck situation. But SV is able to get in a bit of a bigger lead here now, up to about a 2 Tetris lead here now against O, at having played one line more, so nice situation here for SV in that regards. O just had to burn a few more lines that SV was able to turn into Tetrises, which has led to the to the slight lead here of SV. SV is being a bit high here in the route, but is getting nice burns in. This side is quite playable as a roller. And here we can see SV opening up, waiting for the next bar, whereas O is currently still in the route. Tetris to SV, Tetris to O. SV is still being a bit higher here in this stack, but he has taken the first safety burn. Can't take a Tetris with the first bar, but now can take one. So a bit of burning here that SV needs to do, which may allow O to catch up a bit. Like in terms of pace, O is a bit closer now, as you can see. There's about a Tetris difference in the amount of lines played. For 13, for 79, and 9 lines played more for SV now. And Danny in the chat saying, yeah, Tetris. Welcome in the chat to Danny. Oh yeah, SV once again being a bit higher here, cleaning up on the left side, avoiding the bar dependency. Nice in that regards. Also nice burn off with the J piece. Oh, slight T piece hanging here by O. Left side now requires the bar optimally, does get the bar in time. So yeah, both players are in a bit of a tougher situation here, stack-wise, getting close to the level 19 transition. Okay, yeah, SV is slowly but surely cleaning this up, and it looks like SV is basically opened kinda just before the transition, while O is going for dirty Tetrises here, playing a bit more aggressive than SV in that regards, but also is nearly open once again, avoiding the bar dependency here in column 5, and still does get the bar, but yeah, transition for SV at 5:04. So O could get a nice lead in that regards here pace-wise. 5:04 transition again for SV. O still has 5 lines to go, has a bit of a drought here now that we also saw at SV's pace, taking the triple, and okay, another triple, so it's neck and neck in the transition, as there wasn't any bar for O. And now, of course, it looks like SV has a bit of bigger lead due to having played more lines. The faster speed on level 19 onwards means that the pieces fall quicker, so if you transition before your opponent, it looks like you have more of a lead than you do have pace-wise. So you can see 573, 594 looks like about a Tetris lead here to SV. But in reality, the pace is definitely in favor of O here, for now at least, as O has about a 1 Tetris lead if you take the lines into consideration. At this point, even like a 2 Tetris theoretical potential lead. Means that SV will have to find a way to put up a bit more aggression here. It's getting the first few pieces that close the well here, so SV and O both need to clean up. And SV could take longer to get open, depending on how the bar situation, for example, is here and how aggressive SV wants to play. Okay, here's the bar into Tetris for SV. Now no longer Tetris ready. Yeah, closing the world here once again. Both players not able to go for Tetris this year in quite a bit. O is nearly open though here, just 1 or 2 more lines to burn depending on the exact pieces. It's a double to burn. So 654, 715, and SV is basically open here. Got a Tetris in, now needs to clean up 2, 3 more lines. Oh, and we can see O here also being a bit higher on this, like closer on the stack, which could be nice for SV point-wise 727, 798. SV having played 2 lines more, 12 lines more, so the 2 Tetris and some change lead is neck and neck in terms of pace. And looks like this should come down to level 29 play, though O was able to catch up quite a bit, while SV had some slight misdrops on level 27. Bar doesn't go over here for O, and this could be deadly, and no, O just didn't get the taps for the bar, which means that SV does get game number 1. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. SV saying, I feel so sleep as well. Yeah, I feel that. Luckily, a match of Tetris doesn't take like 5 hours. Probably like, well, depending on how long they go, it's like 30 to 45 minutes generally, I'd say.